Good morning. Happy Woobling Wednesday. I hope it's been wonderful. Last week we let's see who's left. Raineee and Patricia and a little capsule into the bucket, and we pulled out Raineee. So this week I am working one of Rainee's patterns, and I pulled, let's see, Raineee made a Woobles kit, and it was Lola Loca, the Coca-Cola bear, unofficially titled. And she worked her Wooble kit. Absolutely adorable. It was one of those ornaments, super cute. And then she searched the internet and she found a free pattern for us to make if we wanted to make a polar bear. And I did. I wanted to make a polar bear. Raineee attached a video tutorial, and it was a fun little make. The woman calls her makes jelly beans. And yes, we have a jelly bean shape. I did not go rogue. I followed the pattern except for a little tail. I don't know what a polar bear's tail looks like. I kind of imagine it just being like this little stub that that doesn't wiggle. I don't think they wag their tails, so I just did a couple chains and then yeah. This was a fun make. This yarn came from my scraps tub. The black did too. She used safety eyes. I got out some safety eyes and one of those little plastic noses like I used last week, and I had full intentions of using all three of them until I didn't. I just kept going with the tutorial, and she paused and showed us exactly where to put them in between row 5 and 6, and I don't know what I was just going. I was on a Coca-Cola high. Just went all the way through. The feet are worked in. Those are some little bobble stitches strategically placed. As a imaginative left-handed crocheter, occasionally when I'm working and I'm following tutorials and they have strategically placed bobbles, I have to, fudge it and adjust it a little bit. I have to, put a couple more stitches to get to the bottom or the center, or sometimes I have to take out a few depending where my starting row ends up. All 4 of these were symmetrical. It didn't matter. We started from the nose, and the nose was completely separate and sewn on after. The ears are completely separate, sewn on after. So we started just increasing circle and then worked the body. And then, so it didn't really matter. I didn't have any significant landmarks on Lola Loca. So, yeah, it worked out just fine. No problems. The tail, I did kind of line up to the center of the feet just to make sure that it was going to be where it should be. Worked out fine. I embroidered the nose on before I attached the snout to the body, and I put all those black yarn tail ends on the inside. I think it kind of bulked it up a little bit. See, that's better. But if you let the stitches lay where they're gonna lay, it's a white elephant. Funny story, in Oakland, California, there's a huge swap meet, thrift, consignment mall kind of thrift space, and it's called the White Elephant, and it's seasonally. It happens 4 times a year, and it's a huge warehouse, and everyone goes. It had nothing to do with the polar bear. Come on over to Oakland, California 4 times a year to the White Elephant. I'll give you the polar bear if you show up. The ears were nice and easy. They were just magic circle, 4 single crochets in there, and then you stitch them on. Again, she tells you exactly which row, how to count. Wonderful little tutorial. It will be linked in the description box below, along with the ladies' YouTube channels. Go visit Raineee. She's amazing. She gave me a little polar bear to have in my life for free. Okay, so that was Raineee over at the Woolly Llama Shop. That was her Wooblin' Wednesday over at the Woolly Llama Shop. Go say hi. And we have one more mystery time capsule pull for today to do now. And then that'll be all 3 ladies. And I can send pictures to Raineee to get my amigurumi master badge. So 1 more week. And then for the last week of January, I'm going to put all 3 ladies back in and pull 1 more for January. Thank you for visiting with me today. Take care, friends. Bye. Hello, Wednesday. I am ready to pull my 3rd Wooblin' Wednesday crochet kit for January. So first we did Missy's Little Baby Grinch, and then we did Rainee's Polar Bear Fun, and now I'm ready to pull for Patricia Yarny Cat Crochet. So she's the last one, so I don't need to put it in the big basket to pull, but I do have the candy dish Grandma-in-law gifted me for Christmas this year. So let's go ahead. Let's open Patricia's safety lock, child-proof gumball machine capsule. All right, come on. Let's set the glass down. There we go. Hold on to this one for me. Thank you. All right, so we are up to date. All of Patricia's current makes and free suggestions are noted on these little slips of paper so far. So let's see. Man, Patricia's had some incredible makes. She's done wooble kits. She's done cookie box tins. She's done all the research and linked all the free patterns below in the description box of her reveal videos. So let's see which one of Patricia's makes I will be making next. Okay, look away. Go for the lucky one. I think it's this one. It's this one. Let's see what that means. So I'm saving all 3 ladies' gumball machine capsules. I'm putting their patterns back into it because there are 4 Wednesdays in January. So I did 1 from each, and then I'll do just a random ring finger pull. Okay, let's see, Patricia. Which one are we doing today? The flamingo! Her flamingo turned out so cute. I cannot wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull all my yarn and I'm gonna get everything together and I'll be right back. Thank you, Patricia, for the flamingo suggestion.